Hello guys. So I'm out here for my for a training hike. It was raining since the morning. So finally I got a chance to make this video जो मैं बहुत टाइम से सोच रहा था. I'll make it for you guys. In my last video I spoke to you guys about climbing mountains as your training for mountaineering. And so that's a very rough way to put it. There's this one thing I want to share with you guys which will take your training, which will take your endurance to the next level. Let's break this one myth that exists in most of our minds. We think that training intensely and like more the intensity the better the training. Well, for some sports it might be true, but if you are training to be a endurance athlete, be it for running or cycling or even climbing mountains, if that is the case, then you need to break this myth. Go slow, go long. This is the way to train for endurance, not intensity. Because see, let's understand why this is so. I climb mountains, so मैं पहाड़ों का example लेके I will explain it to you guys. When you are on an expedition or on a trek, when it's a long way, you are walking at a pace which is comfortable for you. When I say comfortable, your heartbeat is at a comfortable rhythm and your breath is on a comfortable rhythm, right? So this is the rhythm that we need to train while we are back home. Maybe you are preparing by running or cycling or even by hiking. You have to train in the heart rate which you will have in the expedition, which is generally, now again, this is not a thumb rule, but in general it is below 140 beats per minute. It is not that intense, it is in the mid range. So yeah, to get your body used to that heart rate, to that breathing, you should train in that exact zone of training. There is a lot of details, lot of specificity into this, but just keep this one thing in mind. Go slow, go long, train at low intensity for longer duration. This will take your endurance level to the next stage. Like it will do wonders to your training. Just this one myth you need to break, that high intensity is not always good training for endurance athletes. And this is another thing which many people ask me, that we don't have a Garmin watch or any such watch where we can track our heart rate. Because when I run, I see my heart rate in my watch, and that's how I manage my pace. What you can do is, if you don't have a watch or a heart rate monitor, keep your mouth shut, breathe through your nose, full breath. And while you are running or while you are hiking, unless and until you are able to breathe through your mouth closed, through your nose, that means you are walking in a comfortable heart rate zone. So I hope I'm able to convey this point right. As long as you are able to breathe with your mouth closed through your nose, that means you are walking at that comfortable pace. The moment you feel the need to open your mouth for breathing, that means you need to slow down your pace. So that is one very basic way to figure out what your training zone can be if you don't have a watch or a heart rate monitor. So I hope this helps. Go slow, go long. घोड़े के जैसा बनना है, लंबी रेस का घोड़ा endurance athlete के लिए है ये. And I always say this on my social media and everywhere. Slow is the new fast. So go slow, go long, and let me know what your experience with what I said is. Thank you so much. Thank you.